Hi, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is July 4th, 2020. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. Now, I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. Also, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate that. All right, so this is a stocks to watch video for July. And so what I'm going to be doing is every month, I think going forward, I'm going to put out my stocks to watch video. So this is my personal top-down approach on how I evaluate the markets and which stocks are in my universe. I'm also going to be grading these stocks, right? So I'll tell you what grade I think they are. Mike Webster, if you know him from Twitter and from IBD, he's the one that I heard mention about how he grades the stocks. So I'm doing something in a similar fashion. So it could be anywhere from one stock that I find interesting to, who knows, 20 stocks, 15 stocks. Today it's going to be 6 stocks that I have. Also, I have another 7 I'm going to show who don't quite make the grade yet, but they may. Most of them are just a little bit too far extended for what I'm looking at. But so we're gonna go over my 6 best choices, and then 7 alternative that may end up being good catches with maybe some consolidation. All right. So again, we are in the uptrend, right? Market is trending up. There is not much concern here as long as this area holds in the Qs. All right, so my first stock, which I rate a B, is Pinterest. And if I can type right on the right screen, here's Pinterest. So I really like this one. This is the volume weighted average price from the IPO. And as you can see, this has been an important area. And now price is now breaking out above it. It's above the IPO VWAP. It's the 23-day EMA is going higher. Even it has one big distribution day here that I don't really like that much, but it turned around. You can see this bottoming tail right here, and we're now above this area. So I do like pins. I give this one a B on my rating system, which is a very good score. And as long as it stays above the screen line, I like the risk reward, especially with the above the VWAP from the IPO, and hopefully that'll start to turn up. And yeah, there you go. Pinterest. That's my B. I have an A, which is my A stock is OKTA. OKTA is just an absolute beast, right? And I like it because it's just starting to break out higher above this area, right? And when we go in closer, you see some monster volume and accumulation happening within the name. It's in a great uptrend. Other things I look for is I look at the fundamentals like earning per shares and sales growth. I'm also looking for things like accumulation, like that really stands out to me. And I'm also looking for institutional involvement, right? And OKTA is something that has all of them. And it is an A stock, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. And I like the risk reward here as it's breaking out higher. All right, now my A plus stocks. I have 3 A plus stocks. First one is Team Atlassian. So if you notice, Team now is closing at all-time highs, right? It's starting to break out. It came out of this double bottom, shot up higher, moved sideways. Within that consolidation, you're seeing some massive accumulation, right? This has institutional support. It has accumulation. It has sales growth. It has earnings per share growth. It's in the right sector, right? We always want to look at things only in the right sector. So this has it all. It's an A plus stock. I think Atlassian goes much higher. My next one is going to be Ring Central. All right. Same thing for Ring Central. You're seeing that it had a bottoming action. It kind of broke out, and then it moved sideways above prior resistance. That's really nice. It's up here near all-time highs. That's really good. Again, it has accumulation, has institutional support, has earnings per share as well as sales growth, and it is in the right world. So again, Ring Central, A+ stock. And my third A+ stock is Dynatrace. So we see Dynatrace had kind of broke out and chopped around. Maybe it's a cup and handle, maybe not. Whatever it is, then if you notice, it kind of came back, tested this area right here, right? And now it's kind of rotating up. We have, here's the IPO right here, average volume weighted average price from the IPO. Its price is way above it. You know, you're seeing some massive accumulation. The institutions are involved. The growth is there. The sales is there. Dynatrace is my third A+ stock of the day, of the month, really. Because this will be a once a month video. And that's, there you have it. Now I do have some stocks that I really like, but maybe we're just a little far extended. So here's the bonuses. The ones that I grade out, I think are in, at least for me, a good risk reward area. These not as much, but I think they bear watching. First one is AVLR. I've liked this one for a long time. It just went on a huge run here, so it needs some consolidation. Let the 23-day EMA catch up. Maybe a little distribution right there, but we've seen a lot of accumulation historically. Good institutional support. I like that one. Alteryx, I had drawn this in as a proposed action. It actually worked out. They don't always work out like this, but I kind of kept it just because it did work out. Nice accumulation. Again, just a little bit extended. If it moves sideways or kind of just backtracks a little bit, I think this one would look really good. Again, but just the risk reward just isn't there for me here for the way that I trade. Here's one I was involved in a couple of years ago, and now it's back to a place that's really interesting. So this is Farfetch, and if I remember right, they do super high-end online shopping, the stuff I can't afford. And here's the AVWAP, prices above it. You're seeing some beautiful accumulation. It has good sales and institutional. Again, it just kind of ran kind of far, right? I would love to see a little pullback here, right? And then it break out. And on the pullback here, if it holds, that's where I would like to get involved. But Farfetch is really interesting. And again, the sales are there. Institutional support is there. This is one I would definitely keep my eye on. Here's a brand new IPO that crossed my path. And this is DADA. And it's a Chinese stock. And I'll be honest, I tend to shy away from them ever since the Luckin Coffee thing and numerous other issues with Chinese stocks. But this is one that the institutions aren't yet really involved in. And so it had a couple of things that I didn't love on it. So I'm just kind of watching it for now, but it is acting right. So that's something that is on my watch list. Wayfair. I like it. It's looking pretty good. It broke out. We'll see if it pulls back just a little bit. It was just a little bit extended for me, to be honest. That's just a little bit farther than what I like. I like it more in the between 5 and 7%, but I think Wayfair is a really good looking one. NVTA. Love this one. Look at this. It looks absolutely amazing. I may never get involved in this one because it may never pull back. It may just keep going. But, that's just too extended for me at this point. But I do really like this stock. So it's something definitely to keep an eye on. And if it ever does decide to pull back some, that may be one I may scoop up. And the last one is Paylocity. It's breaking out right here, which is really nice, right? It's got a nice breakout here. You know, it kind of closed on the lows here. It's kind of extended. I wouldn't mind to see it come back and retest this green area a little bit. Let the 23-day EMA catch up to it and then break out further. So again, I'm looking for something, you know, kind of like this and then like that in it. Okay. And because I like the name, it has what I'm looking for in it. Again, just a little bit too extended. So if we can get, you know, something like that, I think that that this is a name that looks really interesting. But again, those are all what I consider penalty box names. My top names, again, will be pins, again, above the green. That's where we manage risk against. OKTA, again, as long as it holds this breakout, I think that it looks pretty good. Again, and my A pluses. So Atlassian looks like it's wants much higher. And again, this accumulation is sick right here. Ring Central. I like this rotation up. And Diamond Trace. Again, another one that looks really, really good. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Make these trades yours if you choose to take them. Again, these are not recommendations. They're just what I'm seeing through my top-down approach. And yeah, so thank you very much. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. I'm trying to see what we could do with this channel, so I appreciate that. And leave me a comment, right? If you took one of these trades, or if you like this trades, or if one of these charts really stood out for you, go ahead, let me know. I really do enjoy the comments. I respond to each and every one of them. And good luck this week. Happy 4th of July, everybody.